Hey, how y'all doing today, folks? Well, today has been a hard day for me. It is now about 10:30 my time. I think it is right now. Um, this is a sucky video. I'm sorry I had to do this. I'll tell you guys this. Around 7 o'clock today, um, and also 4:52 today. Man, we lost two people. That was a part of my family. Um, it's very hard to get this out. At 4:52 today, my wife and I was sitting um, at a veterinarian office with my 17-year-old dog named Happy. That's the first loss we had today. We were getting ready to administer euthanization for Happy, and before they could walk out, Happy had left the earth in my arms, and she was with my wife and I. And she is no longer in pain. I'm trying to hold it in because it's hard. Um, she she's walking in the Garden of Eden, and she's no longer with us. I had Happy for 15 long years. Um, Happy had gotten me through a hard time in my life. Um, my last relationship before I met my current wife, it was a hard one. It was. It was a serious relationship. I mean, I was married before, and that relationship took a lot on me to move on. And happy came at the perfect time in my life. If it wasn't for my dad giving her to somebody, and then they came to me and said, "Do you really want Happy?" I said, "Sure, I'll take Happy. She's family. Family will always be together, even fur babies, you know." Um, and Happy was my little buddy. Happy went everywhere with me. And everybody goes, "Where's your girlfriend?" "What girlfriend?" "Happy." Oh, yeah, okay. They called Happy my girlfriend. And Happy was Happy was like one of my kids to me. Happy was the greatest dog I've had. Besides the rest I got now, she was very, very unique and very, very smart. She was a miniature fox terrier, um, and she could do a lot of tricks. Man, she can give you a hug. She can give you a kiss. She could sit. She could beg and point. She could lay down, roll over, and then play dead. Of course, when you play dead, you go bang bang, you're dead, and then she flop over and play dead. Um, my buddy Rambo just loved that when she did it, and I will find some videos of Happy and I'll play them on the channel for you guys to see. They're old videos, very old videos. Um, I would love for y'all to see those videos. I got some. It's like from '08 on back when we had her. But you can see in my eyes, she put a lot of happiness in my life, and that's the perfect name for that dog. She made me happy. And Happy, this video is for you, and along with somebody else too. Um, and it was like, within seconds, Heather and I should say Honeybee, um, we were sitting there in the parking lot just talking, and I was loving on old Happy and telling her I loved her and everything, and I want to miss her and stuff, and it's okay to go if you want to go now, you know. But before we went, we prayed on Happy, and we asked God to take her home if it's her time, and that we're okay with it. We'll get through it, you know. Um, some of you don't understand that if you're not a Christian. If you love someone enough and they're suffering, sometimes when you pray to God to ask them to take them home, and you'll be okay with it, God will eventually take them home. Um, God hears those kind of prayers. He hears all prayers. And when I prayed to God and I said, take her home so I don't have to take her, I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't bear with that for the rest of my life. And they were just getting ready to walk out there, and then, boom, she's gone. We had one of the veterinarians come out, check, see if she was still alive. I knew she wasn't breathing. I checked everything, the vitals and stuff, when I was holding her. And it was just right after my wife, Honeybee, just reached over and just pet her a couple times. And she was crying, and she says, I love you, Happy. And we both told her we loved her, you know. And of course I kissed her on her forehead, and then she was gone. Taking a lot. Hold on, guys. And then we have decided, after Happy had passed, we were going to cremate Happy. I was able to get her paw print. We have that. And then they threw in a little something extra. They actually clipped Happy's hair, a little bit of Happy's hair, and put it in a little vial for us, which was so sweet of them. I wasn't expecting that. They could tell that Happy was a big, big deal in our house. Happy pulled me out of a depression that I was in. I was on the verge of taking my life before I got Happy. I just wanted to give up on life. And if you're watching this video and you suffer from depression, seek help. There's so many people out there that love you. You don't think that people love you. They really love you. God loves you. I love you. I don't even know you, but I love you. And get help, okay? Talk it out. Find someone you can lean on and talk it out. Don't get around negative people because it don't help. Trust me. Get with a church or something. Find help if you need help. And if you have to, get you something you can focus on, because it will help you. Happy was a focus. I was so used to taking care of everything for my wife at the time, my ex-wife. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. Then when I got Happy, it gave me something to take care of, someone to love on, someone to look forward to go home to. At first, it was kind of rough because Happy was mischievous. She was an escape artist. She escaped out of my RV that I was staying in, believe it or not. She actually got through the window. The window was closed, I think, and jumped from the top of the fifth wheel out of the window. And then one of the groundskeepers found her and put her in a cage somewhere, and they didn't know where she come from. But I heard her hollering for me, and I found her where she was, which is good. I lost Happy twice in my life. Once she ran away on me when I was in the truck, and then there at that campground, But now I know where Happy is, and Happy will be missed. Happy is walking in the Garden of Eden today. And I'm going to miss Happy. Okay? Now, I said there was 2 people that was lost. This is another big one. The previous video I did was on Ray McGee. As of 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock today, from what I understood. I don't know the exact time. Ray had a massive heart attack. He had 2 heart attacks today, and the second one took him home. Ray McGee, you will be missed. He drove a truck for 50 years. He was in his 70s. And prayers out to the McGee family. I love you guys. You're my family. And that's what Ray said. I don't care. You're family. You could sit with us. You always made me feel like a part of the family when I sit down and ate dinner and stuff. I said, come on in. They said, nephew, whatever it may be, son, whatever. They made me feel like I was part of the family, and they still probably will. Ray was a big part of my life, too. You know, when I met Ray at Busky Lines, and that's when he met Happy, too. So, Ray, take care of my puppy while you're up there in the Garden of Eden with Jesus. And Ray was able to tell his wife goodbye, which is awesome. He knew, and it's hard. You know, you lose people you love. Today's a hard day for me. I lost 2 great people in my life. Granted, an animal's an animal, but that dog to me was my kid. And then losing Ray on top of that, he was like a grandfather to me. And my heart goes out to the McGee family. Prayers for you guys, you know. And we need prayers in both our families right now, you know. And Rambo's taking it pretty stinking hard. He misses his phone calls from his grandfather. Every day he got a call from Grandpa and say, hey, where you at today? Sometimes Grandpa would call me. He says, where you at today, man? You know, I got them calls too sometimes, you know. And there was times I was trouble and I called the old man and just talk to him and help me figure things out. And I told him what I was doing, why I was doing. He goes, if that's what you got to do, then you need to do it. And I'm sorry this is a sad video for you guys. And I love each and every one of you guys. And I don't know y'all, but I still love you. In Jesus' terms, you know, we're all brothers and sisters. And we all love each other. You know, he says, love one another. You know, and I love every one of y'all. I appreciate you subscribers for what you're doing and getting the word out for me. And this is more on a personal level of who I am. I'm sorry that, you know, I haven't done any great videos the past few months. And I've had a lot going on, you know, with moving and family and selling the truck and losing my puppy dog, and it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Ray McGee, you will be missed. You will be definitely missed. And Gloria, I still love you like a grandma. You give great advice. That's Ray's grandma. And Ray's handle was Sneezy. And I asked that man one day, how in the world did you get the name Sneezy? And this is a little trucker story, okay, on Ray. He told me, he says, I got the name Sneezy because every time I started talking on the radio, I just kept sneezing. Because I don't know why I was sneezing that day. I just kept sneezing. And he goes, after a while they said, we're just going to, hey, Sneezy. And it stuck. He goes, then they started calling me Sneezy. And to this day, I know him as Sneezy. Now, Rambo, my buddy Alan, he got the name from me. I named him Rambo just because that boy, when he was younger, he had real long hair down his shoulders like Rambo, wore a red bandana around his head, and looked the part, man. And I started calling him Rambo. And the boy loves his guns, so put two and two together. His pew pews, you know. Um, but yeah, he that's how Rambo got his name. And but yeah, old Sneezy, rest in peace, buddy. We love you. And Happy, rest in peace too. I know Ray's up there and he seen old little Happy. He probably picked her up and said, "Ah, you're here too." You know, he remembers her. He remembers how good of a dog she was. I'll take care of her for you, Paul. I'll love on her as much as you did. I know you will, buddy. So, sorry this is a sad video, but I do got some new content coming here real soon. This is not the greatest video. I know it's sad. But I just wanted to give you an update on Ray McGee and then also the loss of one of my family members, which was my beloved dog, Happy. And Happy was my old trucking buddy. I actually retired Happy 5 years ago and decided to let her stay home. And then we got Dixie for me to go with me in the truck. And Dixie has actually been a one heck of a good trucking dog. And then Dixie saved my tail a time or two. Happy saved my tail a time or two as well. She let me know something was up one time with the truck. Somebody tried to break a truck one night. She started barking and woke me up just the nick of time. So yeah, that's good to have a good car alarm in your truck. And if you have an opportunity to have a dog in a truck, it keeps stress and anxiety down to a low, you know. If you have time to take care of them and train them and treat them well, you know. Matter of fact, I got the Beagle over here in my lap. And then, of course, Dixie's over here sleeping. Yes, I let my dog sit on my lap. The Beagle's huge. She is one huge dog. They both knew when Happy was about to go. They both nudged her and loved on her, and when I was getting ready to pick her up, and they both told her bye. They knew. But I do have a new job, by the way. This is an update. I do have a new job. I was going to work for Dart part-time, but that just kind of went... Call me last minute when we do something for him, and I'm like, dude, I've been up all day. You're just not calling me? Well, it just happened. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I've been up all day, and I'm not going to drive all night and then crash the truck. That's just not being safe. I'm not super trucker no more. I'm home. So, I ain't super trucker no more. Those days are gone for me. Too much stress, too much anxiety. We'll get into that later on, but I do have a new job. It's a 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. job, which is not a bad gig. It might be a little bit longer throughout the days. Might work some Saturdays sometimes. $18 to start out, and then it could potentially go up to $22 an hour, which is not bad. Driving a cement mixer. And with I can also drive a tractor trailer truck, flatbed, cement tanker. Also, they're going to probably show me how to run a earth mover as well, like a scoop, and then also a dump truck as well. So they hired me to be a floater for their company, to be able to be versatile, to do everything in their yard, to be able to work. You know, they hired me to be the man, which is cool. You don't get that often. They know my work history. They know it's going to work out. But they liked what they saw of the old Busy Bee, of how well he takes care of his stuff and how well he maintains his rig and how his driving record is, because it's squeaky clean. That's right. I worked hard for a long time for the past 5-6 years to keep everything off, and taking pride in it, being very picky. Someone tells you got to pull a trailer with no tag on it, I'm going to tell you a little tip for you drivers out there. I'm not trying to do a tip every time I do a video. If someone tells you to pull a trailer without a license plate on the trailer, and they do not have, okay, they say, well, you can still pull it with the registration. Wrong. No, you cannot. Well, you can write the tag number on a piece of cardboard and tape it back there. No, you can't. Well, you could get a photocopy of the tag and put it on the trailer. You'd be legal. Wrong. That is not legal. And I'll tell you the legal way. The legal way for a license plate on a trailer, it needs to be existing, which is the actual plate. Or if the license plate is missing, this is what you need. You need a temporary registration for that trailer in order to operate that trailer. And it shows the Department of Transportation that the tag was lost and you have a temporary registration. You can have it electronically in your phone if you need it for that trailer until you can get somewhere to print it off. Okay? And DOT does accept electronic permits in a cellular device or a mobile device or a computer or something or other. As long as you have a digital copy or a hard copy of a piece of paper, you're golden. Okay, so that is legal for you guys that don't know, for you drivers. Okay, I learned my lesson 6 years ago, and I said I will never pull a trailer like this again, because I got fined an $80 fine. And the company says, oh, we're just paying the fine. Yeah, you'll pay the fine, but guess what? I get CSA point mark on my record, and you get it too. It's all about keeping your score good. Why not do it the right way instead of the wrong way? I ran into that this past week. I stuck to my guns, and their load was late because things weren't legal. Then I told them, I said, I can go home and make some money right now. I mean, I don't need this job. They didn't like that a bit. I said, I'm not hurting for money, man. I'm hurting for money, but not my CDL being messed up. So, we're going to tell you all that real quick. I'm going to get off here, going to 22 minutes. So, y'all have a great, wonderful day. Hopefully, my day gets better. It's 10 o'clock at night now, 10, 11 o'clock. I'm going to sit here and watch a movie, clear my head. I might try to follow Wayne's World to perk me up, you know. But play a good song for me or something. And if you had a fur baby that you love very much, comment down below and say their name, if they're existing or non-existing. It doesn't matter. Comment down below. If it's Duke, whatever, so be it. My fur babies I have right now, it was Happy was my first dog. Then we got Dixie. And let's see, so it started with Happy, then we got Bernice, which is my Yorkie poo. And then now we have, then we got Dixie, then we got Willow, and then we got Bandit. That's a lot of dogs. And now we just got 4 dogs. So, gonna miss Happy. So, give this video a like. And if you like this video and you want to see some good more content, I promise you there will be better content than what I'm doing today. And we're going to have some new content here coming soon. The Mustang, I'm probably going to start working on it here and there. I got to get a brake hardware kit to put the back brakes back on the Mustang. Find out what's going on with it. It's going to be together on the brakes, and they should be working before you know it. And then I got to get the compressing tool to close in on the brake and everything, to put those shoes on and all that. I'm ready to get that done and out of the way. I should be doing that possibly Friday. So I'll probably do a video on that explaining what had happened with the brakes and how you can go about take care of that, and go from there. Right? So talk to y'all later. Just remember, all things are possible, you know, and God loves you. And if you think that the world is going to end, no, it's not going to end anytime soon. God will tell you when the world's going to end. He'll let you know. Okay? You know, just whatever ails you in this world that's going on, everybody has their problems. Just give it to God, and it'll all work out. And if you say, oh, it won't happen, He says so. He said so in Matthew And in Matthew, he said, I can do all things through Christ for who strengthens me. He also said, with men, and this is out of the New King James Version, okay? With men, it's impossible. But with God, all things are possible. Okay? So, anything is possible. Pray for your country, pray for the ones you love, and pray for your fur babies. And comment down below and let me know what your fur baby is. And if it's a cat, dog, whatever it may be, and what the name of the dog is, or a cat. Alright? Later, y'all. Peace. God bless. And all things are possible. Later.